What is going on, everybody? Happy New Year. We're back. We're breaking down your numbers. I think we got a very good set of numbers here today that we'll go over. So let's get into it.
Start it up.
Hey everybody, Scott Oaken coming at you. We are here. Welcome to 2022 by the numbers. So again, trying to help you with your game, breaking down your numbers. If you want to have your numbers looked at, send them in Instagram or Facebook. I will post the links to those down below in the description. And if you're interested in any of the things that we talk about here, if you're interested in a launch monitor, things that can help you with your game, also make sure you check out those links down below. A lot of them you get in discounts on, so make sure you get that discount when you're looking at those items. All right, so here we go. We're going to take a look at these numbers. So these are sent in by Dave, who is actually doing our winter program doing the drills that we have assigned for him and having him work on. So very good player, can shoot some really good scores, does a lot with short game, very, very good at that. But also what I've noticed is very meticulous in how he works on his game, and that's a good thing. I think he pays attention to a lot of details, and that's something that we want to see from players, is just kind of getting into those things. If you're having this technology, you want to pay attention to kind of some of the finer points of what's going on. And he did a lot of the drills to improve getting some more distance. That's been a big goal, and also trying to get a little bit more consistent with how he's striking the ball. So we're looking at his swings here. So I'll kind of give you a little history of, where he started, because he let me know. Is when he was going through, his smash factors were really pretty low. So some of the drills we have you do is get your smash factor up, is what we've talked about in the past, and then also trying to get some control on the golf ball in an effort to maximize distance. So, one of those things is getting that spin axis for gaining some distance, especially if you're on the slower end of the swing speed spectrum. You're going to want to start hitting a draw. So he's trying to get that spin axis to the left for the most part. You can see the effects that you have with hitting a shot to the right compared to hitting one to the left. You can start losing yards. See 106 here, things like that, right? But you can see very, very straight player, no more than about 12 yards offline with this 9-iron. And very, very good stuff. Now, one thing that is interesting here is you can see he has two sets of numbers. One he calls his gamer speed, one that he calls his fast speed, okay? So you can see the yardages that he gets on the slow end. Now, what I would encourage for this player is we need to make the gamer speed the fast speed, okay? So the way we do that is you have to push yourself to faster and faster speeds. Now, a lot of people will say, hey, what happens? You might lose control, you might do this. You look at his smash factors, look at how he's deviating here. 0.01, obviously very, very consistent at a gamer speed. But he's only at 0.04 when he goes at his controlled fast swing, right? He is not losing a ton, but he's gaining a lot more yards. I mean, over 10 and sometimes 20 yards in trying to swing faster. That is worth the trade-off of just losing 0.04 in smash. The other thing that's going to happen here, and the reason he's going to hit it farther, is he is going to get more height on the golf ball, okay? So when you want to hit the ball, if you're hitting the ball and you're hitting it a little bit on the slower side, one of the things that you need is you need height. And I'd say a lot of players need height if you don't have, especially if you're not hitting it somewhat close to tour yardages, because height is what's going to keep the ball in the air. As soon as it hits the ground, it is going to start slowing down. The friction of the ground slows that ball down. So getting height on the shot is going to be important, but to have height, you need speed. It's just like a plane taking off. A plane will not take off if it's not going fast enough, right? So we need to get that ball going up higher because we want that ball carrying farther, and that's where we're going to get most of our distance. As we look at these carry numbers here, you'll see that. And you can see the club speeds are up a couple miles an hour, but look at the effect that has just by having more height, how much more yards we're getting on hitting those shots. So in this case, especially at this time, what I would be working on, this is actually something I'm doing as well. This is why I use the stack system, is trying to get the speed up so your controlled fast swing is faster. You know, when we do speed training, a lot of times we're going as fast as we can, and you would never actually swing that fast on the golf course. But the point is, so when you slow down and get a little bit more control, that is also faster, right? So you're trying to get that part up. I would encourage a player that has numbers like this, again, very in control, very consistent, but we're just lacking on the distance side. We are going to be getting that ball to go higher, and to do that, we will need speed. So I would encourage this player for the next couple of weeks, you know, especially in the off season, to be pushing themselves to swing as fast as possible at all times. Try not to hurt yourself, but if you need help with that, I would look into some of these speed systems that are available, because they have gotten very, very good, and they're very, very organized, which is what I like. That's why I like the Stack one the best. Very organized. It tells me, you know, today, actually, it tells me, hey, after 2 p.m., you got to do your workout. And it's going to send me reminders on my phone, stuff like that. So I knock it out. Very, very, you know, easy. So that is something that I would look at with these numbers. Get the height up. If you're on the slow side, you have to get the height up. If you're 110 plus club speed, you can actually keep that ball lower because you have enough speed to keep it in the air. But that's something that you'll have to kind of experiment or look at with a coach to see if that's what you need in your game. All right, so great numbers here. I love the work he's done through the online course, getting these smashes more consistent and also getting control of the ball. Now I would challenge him to get into speed and seeing how fast he can go. So again, if you have questions about it, please leave a comment down below. This has been By the Numbers. Send them in at Instagram, Facebook. I will link those down below. And as always, if you want to click that subscribe button, make sure you do so. Don't miss out on helping you improve with your technology as we go through the new year. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.